The Senate Intelligence Committee hears new testimony this morning in its investigation of Russian interference in the 2016 election. Committee leaders say their probe will be thorough, independent, and fair. They gave reporters an eye-opening look at some of the evidence they are studying.
On the other side of the Capitol, the House investigation is stuck, with members arguing over Committee Chairman Devin Nunes and his relationship with the White House. Jeff Pegues is on Capitol Hill with the stunning claim from the Senate committee's top Democrat. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. The Senate hearing today will likely start with fewer fireworks than last week's House hearing. There aren't a lot of big names on the witness list, but what it will do is seek to expose what U.S. officials believe was the Kremlin's goal here, and that is to cripple the 2016 election.
An outside foreign adversary effectively sought to hijack our most critical democratic process, the election of a president.
The Senate committee is reviewing thousands of documents, including raw intelligence. They've requested interviews with 20 people, among them the president's son-in-law and senior White House advisor Jared Kushner.
We will always say to you this investigation scope will go wherever the intelligence leads it.
Both Republican Senator Richard Burr and the top Democrat on the committee, Mark Warner, said that they will use subpoenas if necessary as they investigate Russian actions.
We will get to the bottom of this.
The two men stood side by side as they vowed to work as a bipartisan unit.
He usually knows my sources before I do.
And let me assure you, I've also got his cell phone, which means he hears from me more than he sometimes likes.
While the House investigation remains stalled and in disarray, there is no timetable for hearings after last week's testimony from FBI Director James Comey.
All I can tell you is what we're investigating, which includes whether there was any coordination between people associated with the Trump campaign and the Russians.
The embattled chairman of the House committee, Devin Nunes, is still resisting calls to recuse himself amid accusations that he's trying to shield the White House.
Guys, there's nothing to report. I appreciate the attention, though, but thank you.
Senators Warner and Burr say their investigation will be fair and impartial. Senator Burr, have you personally coordinated with the White House at all on the scope of this investigation? And how do you prevent it from going off track?
No, sir, I have not. And it's the relationship and the trust we have.
And that will be tested during the course of this process. They say their responsibility here is to produce a bipartisan report that exposes the extent of Russian interference, not only here, but in Europe as well. Norah.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much.